Once a barren, arid and rocky area, this 30-acre site has been transformed into the lush green campus of the Dr. Marri Channa Reddy Human Resource Development Institute of Telangana, one of the premier training institutes in the country. The MCRHRD Institute has created a niche for itself in imparting world-class training to government officials at various levels, especially to the new civil service recruits. The foundation course, which is the flagship program of the MCRHRD, aims at enhancing professional training, providing job-oriented skills, and building appropriate attitudes and values.
The foundation course normally used to be conducted only in Mussoorie at LBSNA. However, with the increase in the intake of the officer trainees into the services, we now have, apart from Mussoorie, we have 2 other training institutes which impart this training. So, fortunately, MCRHRD happens to be one of them, and every year since 2008, we have had officer trainees from various All India services and Central Civil Services coming here for their program, and this is about our 10th year of this program.
In the year 2017, the MCRHRD trained yet another batch of young civil service recruits. The officer trainees of the 92nd Foundation course commenced rigorous training for a period of 3.5 months. Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu, the Honorable Vice President of India, graced the inaugural day of the Foundation course.
I congratulate each of you for choosing this career path that will take you through some of the most interesting and challenging opportunities to serve our country.
The officer trainees had an opportunity to meet, greet, and interact with him. With the Institute's state-of-the-art facilities and experienced faculty, the time spent by the officer trainees in the campus was both fruitful and rewarding.
The basic idea of the foundation course is to inculcate the right kind of values to a civil servant who is entering the service, and also to give broad overview of important national and international issues. In my mind, the most important part is to give them the right temperament, right attitude, which is the hallmark of a civil servant. The empathy for the poor people, the empathy for the backward, downtrodden and the marginalized people. That is what is most important.
The peaceful campus and its picturesque location gave them the experience of learning and enjoyment. Apart from the rigorous curriculum, the serene and eco-friendly surroundings, the tennis and volleyball courts, gymnasium, swimming pool provided opportunities for physical fitness. The course is a combination of formal classroom teaching on various subjects and several extracurricular activities. It was the Institute's endeavour to make the course experience stimulating, joyful and memorable. Sports and physical fitness is made equally essential to strengthen personality. The trek is the high point of the foundation course, both literally and metaphorically. The trek exposes officer trainees to the natural grandeur and beauty of the hills and forests. The trek is a test of physical endurance and provided a direct experience of nature.
I feel it's been great exposure. The crowd here is so mixed, it's so diverse. You get to know about not only the different services but also about different parts of the country. And we had a lot of these activities such as the trek visit, village visit, where we actually went in groups and got to bond with each other. So it has been very great so far.
The village visit is another major component of the foundation course. It introduced the officer trainees to the realities of rural India through a structured study of a village and provided them an opportunity to interact intensively with the rural people in order to understand and appreciate their concerns and priorities.
I went to Gangadevi Palli, that was a village. It was a model town having every facility. So there should be some agency, like the government should replicate the entire structure in entire all India so that we can have similar villages across India. So yes, it was a nice experience.
మహిళలకు డెలివరీ హాస్పిటల్లోనే చేస్తాము.
A number of cultural activities were organized during the course. Eminent artists gave performances. The officer trainees also organized and participated in a number of cultural programs to showcase their talents.
तुम लटकाओ मुझे फांसी चाहे मारो जूते लेकिन ढूंढ के लाओ पहले वो इंसानी कुत्ते धन्यवाद.
India Day was celebrated during the course. The culture, customs, arts and crafts and cuisine of different regions of the country were showcased.
ఇండియా డే సెలబ్రేషన్స్ జరుగుతున్నాయి ఈరోజు. అంటే షోకేసింగ్ డిఫరెంట్ కల్చర్స్. ఇలాగ మాకు ఎవ్రీ మంత్ ఏదో ఒక డిఫరెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ జరుగుతున్నాయి. సో ఆ రకంగా మాకు డిఫరెంట్ సర్వీస్ వాళ్ళతో ఇంటరాక్షన్ అవ్వడము, మేము ఇప్పటివరకు ఒక గదిలో ఉండి చదివే టైప్లో అలా ఉండేవాళ్ళం. ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఓపెన్ అప్ అవ్వడానికి కానీ డిఫరెంట్ పరిధిలో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవ్వడానికి కూడా చాలా దోహదం చేశాయి.
इंडिया टाइप का है, जैसे हमारे दोस्त खड़े हैं कर्नाटक के हैं, कोई नॉर्थ ईस्ट का है, कोई अरुणाचल का, कोई मणिपुर का, कोई हरियाणा का. मतलब सिंपल, मतलब सोचिए कितना अच्छा लगता है कि आप एक छोटे से कैंपस में पूरे इंडिया के साथ रह रहे हो. आप हैं हैदराबाद की, हम कहाँ के हैं, पंजाब में काम किया, दिल्ली में रहते थे, आप हैदराबाद में आपसे आज बात कर रहे हैं, तो कितनी अच्छी बात है. पूरा जो एक तार है ना पूरे देश को जोड़े रहता है. तो वो आके महसूस हुआ कि नहीं, चाहे वो हिंदुस्तान का व्यक्ति चाहे जिस स्टेट में रहे, जिस प्रदेश में रहे, एक ऐसी कॉमन चीज़ है जो हमें जोड़ी रहती है.
The core intention behind organizing India Day celebrations was to help the officer trainees appreciate and take pride of the country's diverse heritage.
Representation from various parts of the country, officers dressed, in their regional costumes, and then there was a lot of food from, food of various varieties that was made available, and it was festivities all over.
The valedictory function was graced by the Honorable Minister of IT, Mr. K.T. Rama Rao, who appreciated the efforts of the Institute as well as the enthusiasm and dedication of the officer trainees.
What I would appeal to all of you is individually, I think each of us, unless we learn something every day, we stagnate. Unless we upskill ourselves every day, unless we are in sync with the new technologies that are being used, unless we are in sync with the happenings across the world, unless we reinvent ourselves, reorient ourselves to the evolving, changing dynamic of India, will not be doing great justice to our country. So my friends, once again, I'm delighted to have gotten this opportunity to meet possibly the cream, the elite, the most upright officers of our country, and I look forward to working closely, should people give me an opportunity in the future as well. I look forward to working more closely with you guys.
How far our trainings in the training institutes prepare us for that life is still not very clear. You'll have to find your way as you go along. We can at best in these training institutes give you some grounding in academic matters.
Awards, rewards, and a galore of merit and participation certificates were given to the officer trainees for their participation in academic and non-academic activities.
బతుకమ్మ బతుకమ్మ
మా తల్లి బతుకమ్మ
బతుకమ్మ బతుకమ్మ
మా తల్లి బతుకమ్మ
తంగెళ్ళో దొరికిన తల్లి
మా తల్లి బతుకమ్మ
ఏ తల్లి కన్నదో నిన్ను
మా తల్లి బతుకమ్మ
నింగి నెలవంక ఓలే కడిగిన ముత్యమోలే కనువిందు చేసినావే మా పల్లె దీపం నీవే
బతుకమ్మ బతుకమ్మ మా తల్లి బతుకమ్మ
बिग लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस MCRHRD में आया मैडम। ये फाउंडेशन कोर्स मतलब मैडम एक हमारा फाउंडेशन को बिल्डअप करता है करियर का। यहाँ सब सर्विस के हमारे जो कलीग्स आते हैं, हमारे फेलो ऑफिसर ट्रेनिंग्स आते हैं, यहाँ सीनियर्स भी है, बैचमेट्स भी है, तो उनसे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला। सोशल रियलिटी में उनका परसेप्शन क्या है, तो हमारा मतलब ट्रैकिंग हुआ था। ट्रैकिंग टाइम में हमारा लोगों के साथ हमारा जो इंटरेक्शन हुआ हमारा फेलो ऑफिस के साथ। उसके बाद विलेज विजिट में गए थे मैडम। विलेज विजिट दीज ट्रैकिंग एंड विलेज विजिट मैडम, ये मतलब मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट इवेंट है हमारा फाउंडेशन कोर्स का। ये हमारा मतलब क्या हमारा पर्सनालिटी को, हमारा एक्सपीरियंस को मोल्ड करता है, एक तरफ से चेंज करता है।
Many lighter moments were shared and interesting topics were discussed. Apart from the scintillating music that echoed when the Director General of MCRHRD hosted a dinner to the officer trainees on the grand farewell. The young officer trainees who have successfully completed their training are raring to take up their roles in various capacities. They are a source of inspiration.
I have not done any coaching per se, so whatever I studied at my home because the atmosphere was that it was curated for studies only. So I did my studies with all my passion and I secured a very good rank. My rank is 115th All India rank, 115.
So I'm the first in my family. My family's mostly been in the corporate private sector. Mostly they've all been engineers. So I kind of changed paths from that during my undergrad studies itself. I pursued a double major in political science and international relations from Brown University in the US. And then I decided to come back and write the civil services exam.
Some of the officer trainees hail from very poor backgrounds and are the first generation literates in their respective families. Many of them came from agricultural families and a few have made it in their first attempt.
I'm first generation literate actually. My mom and dad are not educated. Like educated they are, but they are not literate. I'm the first person to clear from my district. Irrespective of the background, if you have dream or goal in that, you can easily succeed in whatever you do because nothing is impossible in this world.
मेरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट से पहला स्टूडेंट हूँ, सिविल सर्विस क्वालिफाई किया हूँ। देते थे वो लोग भी मैडम, बहुत लोग देते हैं, लेकिन क्या इफ़ यू डोंट हैव प्रॉपर गाइडेंस मैडम, सिविल सर्विस क्रैक करना इट इज़ नियरली इम्पॉसिबल हो जाता है। तो उनको गाइडेंस नहीं है। एवरीबॉडी इज इक्वल टैलेंटेड मैडम। हम भी, आप भी, यहाँ भी जो बच्चे हैं, हमारे यहाँ जो स्टाफ काम भी करते हैं, रिसेप्शन में बैठते हैं, वो भी इक्वली टैलेंटेड है। ऐसा नहीं कि हम सिविल सर्विस क्वालिफाई करें हम ज़्यादा ब्रिलियंट हो गए, इक्वली टैलेंट है। उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिला मैडम, मतलब उस समय में गाइडेंस नहीं मिला उनको।
First attempt I gave 2014. I could not clear it because I don't know anything about UPSC, but I wanted to be an IAS officer, but I don't know anything about UPSC. Next attempt I gave 2015. That time I cleared prelims, but because of my weak English, next third attempt I changed my language from English to Kannada. Even I'm the only one person who opted agricultural science in Kannada medium, because I know the things I'm able to express in my views in Kannada better. That's why I choose. Somehow I cleared this attempt.
నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి మాది లోవర్ మిడిల్ క్లాస్ ఫ్యామిలీ అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి 4th క్లాస్ టు 10th క్లాస్ ఐటీడీఏ ఇంటిగ్రేటెడ్ ట్రైబల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఏజెన్సీ వాళ్ళు స్పాన్సర్ చేసిన స్కూల్లో చదివాను మేడం.
The entire experience left them with nostalgic memories of the time spent at the institute.
आग, एक आग मतलब फायर दिल में होना चाहिए. आग वो जले, जलती रहे, फिर आप मार देंगे काम. तड़प होनी चाहिए, तड़प कि हमें करना है कुछ कंट्री के लिए, कुछ सोसाइटी के लिए हमें करना है. तो फिर वो आपको सोने नहीं देगी. वो 8 घंटे पढ़ेगा, आप 18 घंटे पढ़ेंगे. और जब आप 18 घंटे पढ़ेंगे तो उसके 8 घंटे को और बाकी सुविधाओं को आप मेंटेन कर देंगे.
Oh, it's definitely a myth. Like every other exam, even civil services has a logic of its own. You just need to understand it. If you come here for our training, you would see how people are from different backgrounds, cutting across socio-economic sections. So I don't feel it's an impossible exam to crack. There's definitely some work that you need to put in, but it's doable by everyone.
I think it's a good development that people from humble backgrounds are coming. They, I suppose, will have very large commitment to see that the people who are in their kind of situation, lifestyles, they'll feel more for them. A person from that background, in my view, should go all out to see that a lot of people like their families also get uplifted. That's where it's important that it should not remain elitist.
The Institute's main motive was to see that these fruitful interactions among the officers from various services helped them develop bonds with one another.
I'm 2015 batch, so I already completed my professional training in Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy in Dehradun. So after that I came here, so for me like it's a good time because I got chance to meet with different like colleagues from different services like IPS, IRS, since I'm in forest, so we have to work together in the field. So I got golden opportunity to interact with all. So in that way, I'm finding it good.
I learned so many things from our seniors, especially IPS officers who have undergone their training, even IFS officers. They used to share their experience, field level experience, because I know the things UPSC's, I cleared UPSC, but I don't know exact field conditions. I learned so many things. Coming to this, so many friends, new friends, so many friends from different states, their culture.
We are thankful to MCRHRD. It is not a different city, it is our city. We are also Telugu, we are India, we all are India.
The MCRHRD Institute of Telangana is confident that the 92nd batch officer trainees would maintain the core values of the civil services and set higher benchmarks through their work and conduct wherever they go and whatever they do in their life and career.
The FC brings in young people, from different backgrounds. With what ties them together is their enthusiasm and joy. And when they get to the campus itself undergoes this change. We have so much enthusiasm and joy filling up the campus, and the number of cultural events or any other programs that they organize, it's like mind-boggling. So when they suddenly leave at the end of the 3.5-month program, there is absolute, there's a kind of vacuum that they leave behind. And yeah, we all have withdrawal symptoms for a little time, but then one has to kind of go on to the next program. But yes, this is definitely the crown jewel of the Institute's training programs.
हो धरमीते धीर हो करमीते भीर हो उन्नत शीर नहीं भय हो धरमीते धीर हो करमीते भीर हो उन्नत शीर नहीं भय भूली बेदाबेद ज्ञान होबो सबे आगुवान साथे आछे भगवान होबे जय रहो धर्म में धीर रहो कर्म में वीर रखो उन्नत शीर डरो ना মিলন মহান দেখিয়া ভারতে মহাজাতির উত্থান জগ জন মানিবে বিষয় জগ মান মানিবে বিষয়
உள்ளத்தில் உறுதியாய் செயலில் வீரமுடன் தலை நிமிர்ந்து நிற்பாய் நீ.
உள்ளத்தின் உறுதியாய் செயலில் வீரமுடன் தலை நிமிர்ந்து நிற்பாய் நீ रहो धर्म में धीर रहो कर्म में भी रखो उन्नत शीर डरो ना भूली बेदा बेकेन हो शाबे आगुवान शाते आचे भगवान हो बेजोर वहाँ धर्म ते धीर वहाँ कर्मित वीर वहाँ उन्नत शीर नहीं भार नाना भाषा नाना मत नाना परिधान विविधेर माझे देखो मिलन মহান দেখিয়া ভারতে মহাজাতির উদ্ধার জগ জন মানিবে বিষয় জগ মান মানিবে বিষয় ও ধর্মিতে ধীর হো করমিতে বীর ও উন্নত শীর